A dead language may still be studied through recordings or writings, but it is still dead or extinct. Unless there are fluent speakers. Although languages have always become extinct throughout human history, they are currently dying at an accelerated rate because of globalization. Many projects are underway aimed at preventing or slowing language loss. Usually, the female of the species invests more in parenting. Females of many species choose their mates based on certain characteristics, such as large canine teeth in a male baboon or flashy tail feathers on a peacock, which in turn means those traits will be passed on to their male offspring. Biologists call this process sexual selection, which is related to natural selection. Australia has a proud modern immigration history. Government discrimination has been banished, replaced by a skills-based system generating unparalleled economic gain for Australia. Creating an environment where innovation can thrive depends on immigration. With a population where 1 in 4 people are born overseas, Australia is already well positioned to kick-start a new period of growth. The American Cancer Society recommends following a healthy eating pattern at all ages. A new school year is the perfect time to try some healthier options for your child. Whether you're packing a lunchbox or making lunch at the kitchen counter, you can ensure they're eating healthy food that tastes good. In a normal eye, the light rays come to a sharp focusing point on the retina. The retina functions much like the film in a camera. It is responsible for capturing all of the light rays, processing them into light impulses through millions of tiny nerve endings, then sending these light impulses through over 1 million nerve fibers to the optic nerve. The Spanish language has a rich and complicated history. It has navigated the rise and fall of great empires, has been a symbol of cultural identity, and has both been used as a tool of unity and caused considerable divisiveness. Today, it is the world's second most spoken native language and is used by people in all corners of the globe. There are many benefits to bilingualism and exposure to multiple languages. Children who learn multiple languages learn to be sensitive to their conversation partners. They make word and language choices based on their knowledge of others. These are sophisticated social decisions that show advanced social skills. Feed crops are grown and harvested to feed livestock like cows and horses. Also known as animal feed, these crops can be grown and harvested like food crops. They can also be grown in large fields where animals can graze for the food. Feed crops are typically engineered to meet the livestock's specific nutritional needs. At the Fine Arts Department, we place dual emphasis on studio art and art history, and are dedicated to the exploration of contemporary art while promoting traditional Chinese art and culture. Our department has been a strategic base for training up artists and art historians, and has made significant contribution to the field of art nationally and internationally. Cotton plants native to Mexico may all look the same, unkempt and untamed bushes with flowers that shift from pale yellow to violet as pollinators visit them. But genes from genetically modified cotton crops have made some of these native plants fundamentally different, changing their biology and the way they interact with insects. Interdisciplinarity refers to a method that merges traditional educational concepts in order to arrive at new approaches. It is an increasingly important concept within both academic research and the private sector. More than just pasting together different subjects, interdisciplinary work is the process of developing an integration of methods that are traditionally thought of as separate fields. Engineering requires many building blocks and tools. To produce real-world results, one must practically apply mathematics and sciences to tangible problems and scenarios. Included in this category are the various technical topics which cut across engineering disciplines, encompassing many branches of mathematics and scientific disciplines. Stars are the most widely recognized astronomical objects, and represent the most fundamental building blocks of galaxies. The age and composition of the stars in a galaxy trace the dynamics and evolution of that galaxy. Consequently, the study of the birth, life, and death of stars is central to the field of astronomy. If you live in a city, you may take your skyline for granted, but let me remind you how cool it is. Skyscrapers are amazing feats of engineering and a testament to humankind's progress. What's more, skylines offer an array of architectural styles, as cities certainly weren't built in a day. Many scholars attribute the 17th century belief that animals were mere machines devoid of fear, pain or pleasure to the French mathematician, philosopher and scientist. Animals' feelings, even if present, were morally irrelevant to Descartes, who attempted to prove his point by subjecting dogs and rabbits to exquisite torture.